I'm homeless.
Wow,
Yeah,
that's
it was
so
in the title.
true.
My family got kicked out of where we were living previously on July 13th of last year. Ew. The first day, we got in a hotel for the night. We got a hotel for the night because we wanted to sleep somewhere. And that's how it was for the first 4 days. Somewhere along the line, I convinced my mom to make a GoFundMe to raise $2,000. And she had a really good friend who donated pretty much the entire campaign. I don't remember who he was, but thank you for doing that. And with that money, my parents got a car. The car that we still live in. Oh, that's cool. My family is on a thing called EBT, which basically means we get money to buy food, and it's very good and yummy. We can't have frozen food because we don't have a fridge. We can't cook because we don't have a kitchen, and all we have is a microwave. We have a microwave and boiling water, which is kind of enough for most meals, but you know, I'm still saying it sucks. The way our family has our areas sorted out is I sleep in the back of the car on the floor and they sleep in the front seats. Very bad for you. Do not sleep sitting. You will genuinely get diseases. Why did I take, this has a straw. Why did I take the whole thing off?
Because you're stupid.
My family's kind of stuck in having a certain amount of money, so we can't really make more and then just get a house. You can't really do that, and they can't really save up for a house because they won't be able to pay for rent. House, apartment, whatever, place to live. There's been a couple times where I genuinely just thought about sleeping in the public restroom because it was so damn hot in the car. Kind of sad, but yeah, that's where we're coming to now. The back fans don't work, which is perfect for summer when you are melting your ass off in the hottest part of the car. You can barely fucking sleep because you're just sleeping in a giant sweaty mess. On one hand, we don't have to pay for rent for an apartment or a house. On the other hand, $20-30 a day in the gas tank because gas. I try to spend as much of my time inside of my mom's workplace as possible so that I can, you know, do all my daily stuff and just do my stuff without also possibly contributing to keeping the car on all day and therefore using more gas. Something that's been really annoying to me is not being able to really do much to help my parents. Sometimes we'll be really desperate and they'll like desperately need gas money, and I've had to, you know, give them a couple dollars to, you know, help with that. But recently, more and more, I've been having to ask my friends to help with gas money, which makes me feel guilty as hell. I've had to ask my partner for gas money. And I feel really bad about that because they're my partner and I don't want to have to beg to them, but you know, you do what you gotta do. We're lucky enough to live very close to public showers, so we can bathe. It's just being homeless makes you depressed, and when you're depressed, you don't really find your hygiene to be that important. Sometimes people, I guess sometimes like people will just see us walking by and think, oh my god, those are homeless people, they have to be, and then give us their free shower vouchers. It's kind of funny when it happens, but I do appreciate it. I'm going to talk a little bit more about like what being homeless has led me to feel personally and what it's led to me doing personally. Starting off, being homeless mixed with not being in school for a few years, mixed with just having depression makes you depressed and makes you want to kill yourself. Yeah, so I tried to kill myself. Starting off strong, aren't we? I'm all right now, it's been a month since that, but it wasn't very fun for my family and my friends to experience that. I feel very guilty about it. mostly on the behalf of my friends and family. I feel like no one deserves to feel the fear or just be that terrified that your friends are gonna die. I remember things. No one deserves to see their child die, or almost die, honestly. Luckily, I don't remember the 3 days after that, so that was very nice. Not really having a home for a year and just every day hoping maybe today, maybe we'll finally find a place. Maybe we'll finally move into a place. When we first became homeless, my parents were saying things like, we'll probably be able to move out before the end of the year. And then the end of the year came, and just things like that, constantly setting new hopes and then having those hopes crushed and then having to, just keep doing that cycle until we've been homeless for a year really kills your hope. It really killed my hope, and it really killed how hopeful I was. I can't stop thinking of any word but hope. It really makes you feel like there's nothing really left for you, especially like me. I'm still young. I'm 15, so there's not very much I can do to help. I can't really get a job because I still need an ID and I need to be 16. We don't really know many people in the area, so I can't really do freelance gigs around here. We only have one car, so I can't really do babysitting and pet sitting and all that shit. I would love to do pet sitting. I would love to, but oh my god, we can't, and I hate it. So the only thing I've really been able to do is trying to do gigs online for money. I've been trying to make money online since before we became homeless, and it hasn't really worked out. I deeply appreciate when people help me and when I'm able to, do my freelance stuff, get paid for something. I really do appreciate it, but oh my god, it's so hard to find people that can do that. And you know why? All the people around me are other teens. They're other kids who also don't have their own money and their own shit. So many of the people around me want to help, but they can't because they're in similar predicaments to me. Right now I'm trying to sell bracelets, but fucking who's gonna buy the bracelets that are super wonky by this kid in a gas station? And I can't even sell them online because then we'd have to pay for packaging. We can't afford packaging. I've thought of getting back into making adopts again, like furry characters that people can pay to adopt. It was working for a while, and I feel like if I put a little more effort into making adopts, it could work again. Oh, speaking of art, I can't even do art right now because my iPad charger busted. I do have drawing programs on my phone, this is a phone. Obviously it's not gonna be the same quality as what I do on my iPad, which makes me feel guilty. It would make me feel like shit if I tried to, do art on my phone and then pass it off as being just as good as what I do on my iPad, when it's definitely not. Oh my god. Oh, hey. Let's not do this again. Oh my god, I'm too broke to make money. I don't know, I just kind of wanted to rant and get my experiences out there. I don't know. Yeah.